And joining us now is David Ashenfelter, who is an expert in the Hoffa case, and he joins Carolyn.
Yes, thank you so much, Joanna. You're not only an investigative and a Pulitzer Prize-winning reporter, so you've covered this case for many, many years. You're really a historian on the Jimmy Hoffa case.
So I've read all of the books.
You've read all of the books. You've been
looked at the documents.
So how credible is this story that you're hearing now that he might be buried in this field in Oakland Township?
On a 0 to 10 scale?
On a 0 to 10 scale.
I give it about a 5 at this moment. It could turn out to be an 8 or a 9.
Now, why would you say that?
Well, first of all, the reason they're taking this seriously is because Zerilli's a former underboss and, according to some of the documents, a former boss of the Detroit Mafia. However, he wasn't there when this happened. He has no first-hand knowledge that we know of. He has no proof other than apparently what he was told. He's old, he's broke, he's ailing, and like so many of the hucksters who have gone before him, he's trying to sell a book. So that causes some problems. The FBI has to take this very seriously, though, because of who he is, even though he denies, amazingly, that he was even an underboss of the Detroit Mafia.
Now, there have been dozens of false leads before. It almost seems like the public at large is tired of hearing about it. But we still have to follow each and every lead, no matter what. Anybody
over 30 is not tired of hearing about this case.
Is that right?
Yeah, this case was a very big deal. Next to the Oakland County child slayings, there's none bigger than this, I don't think, in Metro Detroit. It was a huge story. People were out with shovels digging when Jimmy Hoffa disappeared.
So talk a little bit about this Tocco family, another crime family with the head Jack Tocco, buying this property back in 1972, as you said, 3 years before Hoffa disappeared. What about their connection to all of this?
If this is, in fact, if he's allegedly buried on Tocco property, that makes it more intriguing. We had this big dig several years ago out in Milford, and that property was owned by a guy named Roland McMaster, who was also believed to have been involved in the abduction. That just lends more credence to the report that Anthony Zerilli has. What will be interesting, the FBI almost certainly is going to wind up digging out there. I can't believe that they wouldn't.
They have to
They'll have to check the guy's credibility, but I think what will happen was if they find the body, it still doesn't prove who killed him.
All right, we'll continue to follow it.
As the family get closure.
It will, certainly.
Yes.
Thank you, David Ashenfelter.